24 fashion trends and how to style them, my favorites in beauty for 2023, and some of the best things that I found on sale this week. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Shakura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. So it is 2024. Happy New Year to everyone. We are in a new year, which means there will be some new trends. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I love trends, but I'm also very big on having your own personal style. While I will be showing you a few things that I've researched and I love personally, I want you to know, and I will continue to repeat this until the day I die, that personal style trumps trends, or the trends that are in the forefront of fashion, every single time. In fact, I feel like all of us look so similar at this point that personal style really needs to come back. So if there's something that I mentioned that you just don't like, that is completely fine. And if there's something in here that you love, that's also fine too. Just try to style it in a way that is very personal to you. If you watched my last video, you know I spoke about a few trends, and today we're going to speak about a few more. So the first one that I saw kind of gaining traction as the indie sleaze came back around as a fashion style, which is pretty much kind of a hipster kind of a style, I kind of got the idea that leopard print would be coming back into all of our closets. And upon more research, I did find out that it is predicted that leopard print will be bigger in 2024. I kind of noticed when I started seeing more in stores. I do a lot of online shopping and browsing just so that I can be informed, right? You know, the thing about leopard print is it's very interesting. Either love it and you think that it's never going out of style, or you hate it and you think that it is super tacky. I lie someplace in the middle where I believe that if it is styled incorrectly, it could come off as something that I wouldn't want to wear. I don't want to say tacky, but something that's not my taste, right? But I also feel like it can really look so chic and even sometimes used minimally, right? People like to use it as a neutral. Other people love to just go all in. I think leopard print, if it really is going to be big this year, that it could really make some moves. Even more interesting about leopard print is that it coming off of the minimalism that is still happening very much, don't get me wrong, but how people are going to insert the minimalism trend with leopard print is going to be great to see. I feel like it's really fairly easy, right? For example, I think it was Victoria Beckham, I'm sure it's on the screen if it was her, right? That styled leopard print in a very kind of sexy but minimal way, right? She doesn't have too much else going on, but the print is bold. So I can't wait to see what people are going to do with this. Even drawing inspiration from past years when leopard print was big, I don't know, I can't wait to see it. I will say though that I did order a leopard print mini skirt. I'm so excited about it because sale season. And then I happened to find the leopard print jacket that goes with it, and I can't wait to see how to wear it together. I'm really thinking like a black shirt or turtleneck and just some black boots, and it's giving me Regine from Living Single or Nanny Fine from the Nanny, Fran Fine from the Nanny, right? I really think I'm going to love it. It's still very chic in my opinion, but it definitely adds some interest. So leopard print is really all over the place, from high to low, to all kind of different styles. Whether you're a person that loves a flat-ish slingback, these from Veronica Beard will do. If you're a person that loves a leopard print heel, these from Dolce & Gabbana, who always does leopard print. If you like boots, there's leopard print boots, there's leopard print sneakers. These Adidas leopard print sneakers sold out in no time. I can't find them anywhere. These Ralph Lauren flats, if that's your style too. It is literally everywhere right now. If you are a person that rather have it in a coat, one from Michael Kors, this one from Coach, this one from Shopbop, which I got, I can't wait till it comes in. Even this one from New York & Company that is more affordable. They are really, really everywhere if this is what you like. And if you like the idea of it, but you are afraid to wear like a full coat, there's always accessories. You could always wear this bag I showed you from Classic Cloth last time, this one from Coach, this one from Coach, this one from Jacquemus, even this one from Vince Camuto that is more affordable, but still a very similar vibe. In a future video, I'm going to give some examples of how to really use leopard print in both ways if you are a maximalist or a minimalist or somewhere in between. So if you're a little overwhelmed or don't know where to start really, I definitely have some tips. But if you already love the idea and you don't have to be sold on it, go ahead and start your shopping. Unless you already have it in your wardrobe, then use what is in your closet. This picture of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen was kind of circling around, and everybody was loving her coat, which I think the jacket she has on is beautiful. However, this is very easily recreatable, right? It's nothing over the top. And actually, this is a good example of how leopard can be worn in a minimalistic way where it is the outfit and you really don't see much of anything else. I don't know if this was Mary-Kate or Ashley. I'm going to be honest, I don't know the difference. But keep in mind, if you are a minimalist and don't like to do too much, but like the idea of leopard, that this might be an easy way to try to style it. So the next thing that I found is going to be for 2024 is high shine and sequin. I love this. If you're not new here, you know I love a bit of shine. I love a little daytime shine. Of course, I love a little shine at nighttime. This was very popular right before the minimalism kind of kicked in. Which is very interesting because how fast is this fashion cycle going? Anyway, that's another video. And by the way, that minimalism and the tailoring and the suiting, everything that we were doing last year is still in. So don't feel like you have to take on these trends, right? But the sequin and the high shine really makes it a little more interesting. And if I'm being honest, some of the minimalistic outfits that I do think are beautiful are starting to be, I don't want to say boring, but not as interesting. So I'm loving the addition of leopard or sequin added into a minimalistic outfit. And again, if you are afraid of just going out there with a sequin skirt, something like a purse is a very easy way to kind of play with the trend. So something like this bag from Revolve, this cute little bag from Coach Outlet for nighttime, right? This sequin bag from ALC, this one from Ghani, even this one from Coach, or even something like this from Paco Rabanne is an easy way to add a little bit of sparkle to a very minimal look. Oh, and this one from Mango. I love the color. This is super cute. And if you are a person that could go all in and don't care about wearing high shine and sequin during the day, these pants from J. Crew, though they could also be worn at night, is a great option. And this skirt from Revolve can also be worn as well. Picture this in a very Jenna Lyons kind of way, right? This skirt with a slim fit gray sweatshirt with some layered jewelry and maybe some sneakers. That is not very minimal at all, but I do see Jenna Lyons wearing or have worn something very similar to that. But that is a really good way of how to wear high shine and sequin during the day. The next thing I find to be very interesting, because if you watch this video, you know I was talking about the trend cycle and how in the 80s everything was really big and over the top and colorful, and then as we slipped into the 90s, minimalism came about and everything really got pared down and everything became very simple and more chic and less fun, if you will, even though I think chic is amazing. And I was equating it to what was happening in fashion when I did that video. What's so interesting is that I found that there are some 80s inspiration on the runways. Now, what I've seen, the colors are still very muted, but I'm talking about big sunglasses, big shoulder pads, which we already have, right? And just kind of over the top kind of fabulousness that the 80s gave looked like what was happening on the runway. I'm so interested to see what will happen. I still have recent research to do. Like I said, I'm not an insider. I'm here with you learning and researching and reading, right? But this is very interesting to me because I cannot wait to see how fast this trend cycle is going. Anyway, that is another option. Big glasses, over the top shoulder pads, and just fabulousness. I'm talking like Diane Carroll, right? So fabulous. Which would really fall in line with the sequin and the leopard print. That's interesting. I just can't wait to see what happens. That's something that interests you. I know a lot of people hate small sunglasses. It actually took me a while to like move over to the small glasses trend. Bigger sunglasses, and they're everywhere, from Free People to Gucci. If this is your style, there are so many options out there. And of course, an oversized blazer is just not new. We've been wearing it for a few seasons now, so from H&M to the Franny shop, that's not gonna be a hard thing to find. I just want to see what else is 80s inspired that will be in the shops for us regular people to buy. The last thing I kind of want to talk about, there's more, so it will be in another video, but the last thing that I want to talk about as far as trends are concerned is something that took me back. And I would love to know how you guys feel about this, but capris, pedal pushers, whatever you want to call them, might be back this summer. I thought that I would never see a pedal pusher, a capri again, right? It's actually, I should have known, because it's actually something that has been around, you know, for a while now. So I actually should have known. I can only imagine watching Nick at Night with my parents and the Dick Van Dyke Show, where Mary Tyler Moore had on pedal pushers, right? So that was, I don't know what year it was, before I was alive. Back then she was wearing pedal pushers. Capris came in when I was, I don't remember, younger, and now they might be coming back this spring and summer. Between the capris and the ballet flats and just everything 2010s that is coming back, I'm a bit overwhelmed. How do you feel about capris making a comeback? So anyway, those are the 4 things we're going to talk about. I will expand and expound in future videos. If this is your first video that you've seen of me and you want to know more trends, go watch this video. I spoke about some more 2024 trends. And yes, let me know your thoughts. Anything that you will be participating or nothing. None of these trends sound appealing to you. Let me know. So it is sale season, right? After the holidays, there are plenty of people trying to run through their stock. And luckily for us, I found some great things. Even though it is in fact sale season, I feel like it's my responsibility to remind you and myself that just because it's on sale doesn't mean we have to have it. I'm going to be showing you things throughout the season that I get or that I find that I think is a great deal, but you don't have to get it because it's on sale. If it fits your personal style, or if you have been waiting for it to go on sale, that's a different thing. But don't feel pressure for the sales. I'm talking to myself. I'm not only talking to you. So anyway, these boots are definitely something that I would have worn, you know, in the 2016s. This is screaming to me something that a Paris Hilton would have worn. It's just so 2010s to me. I am a Magna Butrym fan. However, I cannot always afford the brand. So when they go on sale, I always love to see what they have. I am a shopper from high to low, and a lot of my highs I find on sale. I've told you guys that many times. If you are a person that loves a strappy heel, a high heel, this beautiful blue color, these are a great find. I feel like they can bring you throughout several seasons. I don't know. I think this is a great find. Like I said, I love Magna Butrym, and I think this is a great sale. In my quest to find and just redo my coat collection, I ran across this, even though I'm not buying any more coats. I ran across this coat from Stan Studio. that is like $100 and something, originally much more. Stan Studio is a great brand that usually puts out quality pieces, and if you are the teddy coat kind of girl that loves the look but doesn't want to spend too much, I feel like this is an absolute great buy. In my last video, I told you about the classic cloth bags, and there was also a beautiful lounge set in this beautiful green color. It is now sold out. I hope that she restocks it. I don't know if she will or not, but I felt like it was just a beautiful set. Anyway, this color is fantastic. I found this one at Mango. It is not as beautiful as the one from Classic Cloth, but this will definitely put you in a different mindset than wearing sweats. Not that anything's wrong with sweats. I also love that this goes up to a size 4X, and I think it's a great outfit to wear inside the house and also outside, styled to your heart's content. With the next season being spring and summer, and also the kitten heel trend coming about, I feel like these are a perfect option if you want something that's classic but also a little interesting. The sling back makes it classic, but the two different shapes on each shoe makes it interesting. I also believe this is made out of linen. I will double check. But I feel like if this is your style, this is perfect for the spring and the summer. Imagine wearing this with like a nice white pantsuit. I don't know. I think this is beautiful. I don't know. I think this is a great option. I think it's fabulously on sale. And I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I actually have these on in the video right now. I always try to buy earrings from Zara. I showed you guys some earrings in the last video, excuse me, that I got from Mango. I always try to like save money on costume jewelry, but I could almost never wear them. The ones that I got, the gold ones that I got from Mango were cute, but I couldn't wear them more than an hour. My ears are so sensitive to things that aren't gold or silver. I don't choose the bougie life, you guys. The bougie life chooses me. I would love to buy some cheaper costume jewelry and and I'd be able to wear it, but no, I need it to be at least gold plated or hypoallergenic, because I will suffer. So those Mango earrings I only can wear for an hour at a time. Anyway, I wanted to show you these because I think that they are very on trend right now. If you have an issue with allergic reactions to jewelry, I think this is a fabulous option. I absolutely love them. These are also from the same place. I wanted to show you these because they look so much like a pair of Saint Laurent earrings. I mean, very similar, and these are so much cheaper. Now, I also did find the Saint Laurent earrings on sale, like a very good sale, but if that sale is still too much for you, these are a great option. I have never shopped on Jenny Bird, and for some reason I decided to get on the website. I think I saw somebody recently that had something on that beautiful from there. So when I got on the website, I was shocked at the options that they have for ankle bracelets. I personally have never had an ankle bracelet that looked so much like a bangle, and I think that this is absolutely fabulous. I know it's not really ankle bracelet season, I know. If this ankle bracelet is too thick for you, they also have a very similar one that is much thinner, a little more dainty, and this bracelet also is just so beautiful to me. It's bold. They also have a dainty one of those. They have like some options where you can add a few to one stack for your ankle, so like a thick one and then some chains. It's just so gorgeous. Go take a look at Jenny Bird. Again, I have never shopped with them. They have no idea who I am, but I did find some things that I think are so cute. So anyway, friends, there is a lot out there. I have so much to show you. I cannot do the whole video but I will have things to show you every now and then. Well, no, I'll probably have things to show you every video. So yeah, let me know if you bought anything and if you are shopping this sale season. So if you have been following me and following these videos, you know that I have been trying to work through the beauty in my beauty wardrobe. I have thrown out a significant amount recently because it was expired and I've had it for too long. But there are some things that I did keep that I used over and over again this year that I consider to be my favorite of 2023. So, in the effort to not be constantly repeating the same things over and over again as far as beauty is concerned, I'm going to talk about some of the products that I've talked about before, but not as much as, say, my NARS foundation. You guys have heard me talk about my NARS foundation over and over again. This one here. So those things that if you've been watching me for a while, especially if you watch my beauty segment, I won't be talking about here. But there are a few things that I will be mentioning. I don't have a lot, but there are a few things that I will be mentioning that I've mentioned before. So this is one of my favorite products. I use this in conjunction with this. I am out of that and I just threw it out. I use more of that than I do of this, and I'm not quite sure why. But anyway, I love the water bomb after I use it. I've been using it for a while now. I told you guys I'm dry. I do everything and all the things to make sure that I'm moisturized. I will also like to say I'm also out of this. I've also been using this. You guys put me onto this when I was talking about like some Nordstrom favorites that I was interested in buying. You guys told me to buy it. I did buy it. I love it. Again, I am out of it. So I'm putting up a picture so you know what it is. And yes, so those products in conjunction with this, in conjunction with some lotion that I've mentioned in a few other videos, go back and watch my other videos, have been very instrumental in me being not dry. Kind of staying with the oils and the shower oils is this beautiful smelling oil. I don't know if they even make this anymore. When this came out, I bought one and I loved it, and I bought like 2 or 3 because I'm crazy like that. But this is my last bottle, so I'm hoping that they do make more. Oh, I don't know, but the smell is so fresh to me. Every time I wear this alone without any fragrance, somebody says that I smell good. In fact, in this video on my shoulders, I have this on with a mixture of this Nuxe oil that I got from Paris. If you saw my Paris haul, you saw this. I haven't got a chance to use this as much as I've been using this because I want to get rid of this first. But I love this. I love the smell. I'm really hoping that they still have it someplace. So let's just stay with oil, I guess. This is one of my favorites for my hair. I keep buying this over and over again. I don't know how many bottles I've had. I love this, especially at the end of the week when my hair tends to be a little dry. A day or 2 before wash day, I need to spray it with a little water and seal it with some oil. This is what I use, and I've been using it since I can't even remember, but you can tell that it's a little old. I will continue to buy this very quickly with this because I did or do mention this often. I use this every single day and it barely looks used. I did clean it up a bit because I didn't want to bring it on camera looking disgusting, but I want to mention this again because I know sometimes when you are brown, it is hard to find a blush that looks I don't want to say natural because you can definitely see that I have something on, but doesn't look too overbearing. This is made for brown girls. I saw Jasmine Tooks, who is much lighter than me, use this and it works well on her, and it works so well on me. I also saw this young Indian lady who was also much lighter than me who it worked amazing on, and yeah, this is well worth it if you are brown and dark skinned. This works so well for me anyway. Sticking with makeup, I think I've spoke about this before. I know I have. I think I showed you when I got it. This is like a NARS brightening thing. I thought that it was a gimmick, but I love it. You can see that I've used it a bit, that I've used a bit of it, and it's not a concealer, but it does lighten up my under eyes just a bit, and it doesn't give me that 2016 lightened under eyes. It just brightens it up. I don't know how to explain it, but I do love this. I will finish this, excluding lip gloss, because I talked about that recently. These are the lip products that I go to every single day or every week, depending, on what I want that day, but a week doesn't go by that I don't wear one of these. So if you are a brown girl, you know that MAC Chestnut is just something that you need. It doesn't have to be chestnut, but a dark lip liner is something that you need. I happen to use MAC Chestnut. This past holiday, I went for a few days to visit my family in Florida, and I stopped by the MAC store because I forgot my lip liner and they didn't have any in store. And the lady told me that they might not be making this anymore. I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, I'm devastated. And then I have been using NARS Pugal for forever. It is such a good neutral for me, for my lips. It's matte, so if you don't like matte, that's fine. Now, because we're doing a little more glossy lips, I just put a gloss over it, but this is like the perfect color for me. NARS Pugal I've been using for so many years. And then this Huda, I don't know if they make this anymore, but I hope so. And I think I spoke about this before, but this is Huda's First Kiss. And I think I mentioned before that it is a little more cool than the Pugal, the NARS Pugal. So when I want a cooler tone lipstick, I go for that, but they both work perfectly for me. And then a lot of times I want to switch it up a bit and add a little bit of depth. I use this Charlotte Tilbury Stoned Rose either by itself with the lip liner or on top of one of these. I love this. Every time I wear Stoned Rose, someone asks me what is on my lips. And it is more of a satin finish. The other two are matte. This is a little more satin. I love all three of them. You can tell they're all very similar. They are all very similar. I guess I don't need all three, but in my head, they are different. Okay? Trust me. This is actually out. I got this in a set from QVC, I believe. Yes, QVC. It was the big one and the travel one, and I'm done with both, so I have to get some more. But this is the Elemis cleansing balm, and I'm using this to the last drop. There's hardly anything left in here. This is my first step in when I'm taking my makeup off. I want no makeup on my face when I'm at the end of the day before I do my skincare. I always double cleanse. I start with this. Initially, I didn't love it because I didn't know how to use it properly. I love it now, and I think that this is one of the things that I will always buy. Again, I'm completely out, so I've been kind of struggling, and again, I just need to make a big order of some things. I love a cleansing balm. Let me know if you think that there's something better than this, because I'm always willing to try. This Rapid Dark Spot Correcting Serum has done wonders, I believe, for my dark spots. I absolutely love this. I said last summer or last year that I wouldn't be able to walk outside and not have to wear foundation. And I mean, you don't have to wear foundation if you have marks or not, but I did that. And I really believe that this is one of the things besides retinol that has really helped. You have to be consistent, but it 100% helps with the dark spots. But this, in conjunction with my vitamin C, in conjunction with my retinol and my skincare routine, I think has really helped me. And I wanted to add this. I have spoken about this before. The reason why I love this Dennis Gross Extra Strength Daily Peel pads is because it's just so easy. Those days that I don't feel I have to do every single step, or sometimes weeks, sometimes a month, I know that my skin is going to look good with using this. I'm even able to get my husband to use these. If I tell him a skin routine, he's just not going to do it, right? He's going to wash his face and put some moisturizer on. And I keep telling him, though that's fine, you need something else. So anyway, because this is so easy, it's 2 steps. I could even get him to use this. If you are a person that doesn't feel like doing a whole skin routine, I totally understand that. This is, you wash your face, you do step 1, step 2, put some moisturizer on. Now, don't get me wrong, I do feel like there are other things that you should be doing, but if you are lazy when it comes to skincare, I feel like this is an easy out. If my husband can use it, trust me girl, so can you. Those are my favorites for the year in conjunction with everything else that I have shown you this year. I love all of these. I would love if you have some alternatives to these things for me to try, because I'm always willing to try something new. In some coming up videos, I will be showing you some of the beauty gadgets that I use and that I have recently bought. I cannot wait to show you. I've kind of fallen off on my beauty gadgets, but I'm getting back this year, so I can't wait to show you. So what are we thinking about the trends? What's your favorite in beauty from last year, 2023? It's going to take me a long time to know and say that it's 2024. You know, at the beginning of the year, you're always like, what year is it? So if I mess it up in future videos, just know what I mean, okay? I mean 2024. What were your favorites in beauty in 2023? What is one product you cannot live without? And give me one suggestion. I'm so committed to trying some new beauty product this year. That's why last year I really wanted to run through what I had. I want to be able to give you guys my honest and earnest opinion. If you've been with me for years, you know that when I do try a new product, I don't just use it for a week. I use it for at least a month before I bring it to you to tell you that I like it. So it might take a while after you see me buy something, because I don't want to tell you guys I love something and I don't. I just feel like, I don't know, that gives me the ick for sure, right? So let me know. Let me know how you are working through these after Christmas sales. I know a lot of people do a no buy in January. I actually might do one in February. No, that's a lie. That's Fashion Week. I might. I'll let you guys know if I'm doing, I'll let you know if I'm doing a new buy. I don't know. I can't promise that. But I do know that that's a big thing for many people. Anyway, guys, as usual, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you in my next video.